Good morning, YouTube. It is now 9:15 in the morning here. It is Sunday, March the 2nd, and I'm headed into the superstore here to pick up some items to do a Sunday dinner. So y'all come on with me. Let's go shop. All right, guys, it's another windy, cold morning here. And as y'all know, I like to shop early in the morning. I don't like it when it's a lot of people in the supermarket. But yeah, let's go on in here and grab some food to do Sunday dinner. Hello, good morning.
Oh, this is
I know, and the sun is out.
Wednesday. It's raining and 7 plus.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, guys, so the greens here are $5, guys, and look how small they are. Look at that. That's what I have to do it here in Canada. Small finger greens for $5. It's crazy. So I'm gonna get 3 of them. All right, guys, because greens are so expensive here in Canada, I just add kale with it to make it enough. So we're gonna get 2 bunches of kale. Get 2 bunches of those and 3 bunches of green. So in total, $20 for this. It's pretty crazy, huh, guys? All right, guys, so I got everything that I need. I did pick up a couple items for school tomorrow because, as y'all know, my kids have been out of school. So they're returning back to school tomorrow. And I did get some items to make sandwiches and stuff like that. Got some fruits to put in their lunch. But yeah, I think I got everything. I do need to pick up paper plates. And I'll probably just grab these plates here, 40 pack for $5. And that should be it. We're going to go and check out. Everything I needed. The lines are a little bit long, so I'm gonna go and self-checkout, guys. $85. Can y'all see that? $86 for 3 little bags of what, guys? Y'all see this? That's crazy. But anyway, let's head to the car, get to the house. So let's start preparing these collard greens and kale. As you guys know, I purchased 3 bunches of greens as well as 2 bunches of kale to just, make more because the cost of collard greens are crazy here in Canada. They're basically $5 for a very small bunch of collard greens. So anyway, it all worked out. I just chopped everything up and washed it 2 to 3 times, roughly chopped it. And yeah, that's it. And now we're going to start on preparing these oven baked ribs. And so the sauce that I'm going to be using is a green peppercorn sauce. I've never tried it before, but I saw it in the grocery store and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to see how it tastes with these ribs. So basically, this is what the rib looked like. I will say I did try to pull that membrane, but it wouldn't come off. But I baked these ribs long enough to where it came out very, very tender. So basically, you didn't even taste the membrane at all. Now that the collard greens and kales are all freshly washed, we're going to go ahead and start preparing the collard greens. So here you guys see that the turkey wings have boiled down. When the water gets low like that, and the turkey wings are really tender, I just go ahead and add a little bit of chicken broth for more flavor. And then I add the juice of red chili peppers for more and more flavor, guys. I love that tangy flavor inside of my collard greens and kale. Then we're going to add some sliced white onions. And next we're going to be adding some Lari seasoned salt. I don't do too much to the collard greens. This is just, the little routine that I do. Even though I have many, many, many ways of preparing my collard greens, but this is one of the ways. Like I say, the onions, the liquid from the peppercorns. I learned that little technique when I lived in Atlanta, guys. This one lady, she was preparing her collard greens, and I asked her, how do you get that tangy taste? And she's like, oh, I use banana peppers. So when she used the banana peppers, it really gave off like a really nice flavor. So I didn't have banana peppers, but the chili peppers, it worked the same. And now we're here just adding those collard greens and kale. It looks like a lot because, of course, y'all know it takes time for it to boil down. All right, so now I'm going to be using my favorite seasoning, and it's Keck seasoning. I love to use it on pretty much everything. You can use it on steak, chicken, whatever you want. And yeah, that's what we're doing, guys. We're just seasoning everything up. All right, guys, so the collard greens are done. And me personally, I like my greens to be really nice and green like this. I cook them, but I don't cook them too long. And once I find that the turkey wings is falling off the bones like this, as y'all can see, it's falling off the bone. Then what I do is I drizzle it with some extra virgin olive oil, and the collard greens are ready. They're done, guys. So next, I'm going to boil the water up for the macaroni and cheese. We're gonna use half this bag here of macaroni noodles. So while the noodles are boiling up, guys, I am going to slice up some cheese. I got this new cheese slicer from the Dollarama, but guys, it didn't work too well, so I just started using my knife, and yeah. All right, guys, so now I'm going to start on this macaroni and cheese sauce. Okay, what we're gonna start with is butter, of course. Now we're just gonna add some flour. What I like to do is I like to start adding chicken broth. So we're going to continue to whisk, and we're going to add more chicken broth just to thin out everything to get all those clumps away. And whisk, whisk, whisk. And now we're going to add some heavy cream, guys, just to make everything bright, because you know you have to add that. We're going to add onion powder and black pepper, as well as a little bit more heavy whipping cream. Just make everything nice and creamy. And then we're going to add that cheddar cheese, guys. This is my favorite part, because I love to see that cheese melt up, bubble up. And that onion powder and that black pepper, it just make everything smell so nice, guys. We're going to get the cast iron skillet, guys, because we're going to start layering up the mac and cheese now. Going to add some of those elbow noodles. Shredded cheese we're going to add. Then some of their cheese sauce. Add the rest of those noodles. More of that cheese sauce, guys. Alright guys, so that is my mac and cheese. I'm going to stick this in the oven and let it bake down. Again, like I said, guys, I don't put a layer of cheese on top until this mac and cheese kind of cooked down a bit.
She can't go in my class. I can't. Well, she can. I called the principal in her.
Alright, the ribs are done. And I'm going to make a sauce for these ribs, guys. I wanted to try something different. I have this green peppercorn gravy that I'm going to make. So yeah, for these ribs, if the kids want to eat them plain, they can eat them plain. But if they want gravy over it, that's what I'm going to make. And this is pretty much all that I'm going to do for the ribs here. Alright guys, so we're going to make the dessert, and we're going to be making apple turnover. And what comes in the package is the apple filling as well as the icing. And of course the pastries, guys. So this is what we're going to be making for dessert. And it makes 8 of them.
Izzy, I'll show you the sound. Is that pizza?
Pastries for dessert.
For dessert?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it for...
After you eat your dinner.
Okay.
Get down. Alright guys, so I pretty much just followed the instructions on the box. You pretty much just add that apple spread and you just fold them over, guys. I sprayed the pan with some non-stick spray, and pretty much just added them to the pan and put them in the oven at 450 degrees. All right, everything is ready. The ribs are ready. That peppercorn sauce, if they want it on their ribs, or they can have it plain. The baked mac and cheese, the collard greens, and the dessert, guys. Everything is ready. All right, so everyone has said their grace, guys. They're eating their Sunday dinner. The girls' hair is looking a mess because it's hair day. It's hair care day for them. They shampooed their hair. We're gonna blow dry their hair later. But yep. Naira, you gonna eat today? Sometimes she eats, sometimes she don't. Alright guys, so this is the food here, and I'm gonna taste test everything after I say my grace. Lord, thank you for this food. Help it to nourish our body. Bless hands to make it, and bless us with more. Amen. So we have the collard greens and kale, the baked mac and cheese, and the ribs, the oven baked ribs. And I use the peppercorn gravy. Israela, don't do that. You have to go over there. Go over there, please. Go over there and do that somewhere else. Okay, guys, this is the mac and cheese. Greens and kale. Greens are really good. Those are my favorite. And the peppercorn gravy ribs. Ribs are falling off the bone. Oven baked ribs are the best.